Like everything at QVC, it's easy pay every day. So take a look at the Halo Bolt Air car jump starter, air compressor, emergency tool. And guess what? That's just the beginning. That's literally just the beginning of what this is going to do. If you already have a Halo Bolt Air, already have and love, we'd love to hear from you at 1-800-395-1. Actually, do we have, I just gave the regular testimonial line, didn't I? I did. Are we still doing that conversation line? Yeah. Yeah, you share your story line. We'll put that number up in a little bit. But if you're shopping, use 1-800-500-7590. 1-800-500-7590. But a lot of people who love QVC also love to share their story. So that's 1-800-600-1556. 1-800-600-1556, especially if you have in love. Now, when it comes to this guy, I will let you know, these are literally your jumper cables. This is literally going to be the way you put air in an SUV tire, an RV tire. You're not kidding. This is your emergency tool, so you can break out of a windshield. You can cut a seatbelt line, a seatbelt in half to get out of your car. Save your life. All of the other tips are included. Way to store it, even the 1, 2, 3 of how to use it on the Halo Bolt Air 3 is going to be start car. So what I want to do before we get into this, here comes the retail value, and then we'll get into these colors that are available as well when it comes to E235434. 5Z payments of $24.99. Normally it's $173.33. You get that extra tool, it's another $13 coming back to you. Normally it's a $160 value just for the Halo Bolt jump starter and air compressor. We've got it at a featured price, which is good news. 5Z payments of $24.99. Maybe we can go to QVC.com and show you some of those colors so that you can take advantage of it, because there's a lot of great colors to choose from. That's the apricot. Great. Love, love, love. Classic black. This is fun. This is called the botanical blue. How fun is that? That's the deep blush, I believe. There's our other blue called Neptune blue. So there's two blues. And then finally, there's a gray that's called platinum if you're on QVC.com. Again, tap the app. It'll show you all the different choices. But all of them do the same, and they do the same amazing things. What are it going to charge? It's going to literally jumpstart. Jumpstart a car, a truck, an SUV, a lawnmower, a boat. But it'll also put air in your tire, your balls, your bicycles. It'll power up drones, gaming systems, the mobile phones, the tablet, the e-reader, the MP3 players, the headphones, Bluetooth speakers, dash cams, and traditional cameras. And it'll do it again and again and again. I will tell you something, this thing changed the game. I have given the Halo Bolt and Halo Bolt Airs to my wife for the holidays. I've given them to both my sons, who both have cars. One's working now, out of college. One is back at college, 2 hours away from where we live. There's no way in the wintertime, in the summertime, with the heat that we have, that he's going to leave home without it. Remember that old commercial, don't leave home without it? That's what this is all about, because of what it does, because of how many times it can jumpstart that car. And you know what? You don't need to be 39 below zero in Duluth, Minnesota in order to have a dead battery. It can happen in heat, it can happen because of corrosion, just because the battery's old, and yet it's so much more. If your tire says low, you get the light goes on all these tires, guess what? You don't want to drive with a flat or a low tire. It's compact, it's completely portable. Cars, trucks, SUVs and more, and it does it immediately. It's not a trickle charge, and there's no sparks to worry about. You can't do it wrong. It happens in seconds. But now, this is the Air, the Halo Bolt Air with the built-in air compressor, which didn't come along with the original. LED screen, adjustable pressure setting, so a bike tire, an SUV tire. What's that pressure? What's the PSI? Well, guess what? Now you're going to know. It'll let you know so it won't overinflate. 4 nozzles, so from an SUV tire, a car tire, to a soccer ball. And now let's power up when you have a power outage. 2 devices, same time. Tablets, phones, that and so much more. This thing is the goods. A built-in light on it, by the way, as well. So power outage, now you're lighting up your life. And how many times do you have a power outage? Oh my heavens. Emergency light. So if you're using this in the car, great. But a lot of people keep their Halo in the car. They keep it at home. They keep one of each because it's worth every single penny, and they have it and they love it. So here, Sarah back at, we'll bring her back in a second, because the 235-434 is here and now. So colors are available, and that phone line, if you're already a fan, share your story, 1-800-600-1556. But if you want to order and bring it home, item number is the 235-434, and the number in red is right on your screen. Call the number. We have operators standing by for you to pick this up. This is that kind of item that spans generations. It spans age. It's men and women and children and kids and grandkids, and no one will want to be without it. Remember that other commercial, you know, pay me now or pay me later? It's one of those things. Do you want it, get it now and not need it, or need it and not have it? You're going to love it. Sarah's outside right now here in PA, joining us with another great item from Halo. This is it's like, who needs this, Sarah? Who doesn't need this item, right?
Absolutely, and leave it to Halo, to come up with another power solution as well. But Rick, I love what I heard as I was getting set up. I was hearing all the uses and how you've gifted this, because there isn't a single person that couldn't use the Halo Bolt Air. And really, the name says it all, right? Halo is all about charging those portable devices, making sure that when you need to make that call, most likely, an emergency call, you've got the power to do it. The Bolt side of it, it means that you can jumpstart your car all by yourself. No roadside assistance, no flagging down another car. And for us, I'm sure you'd feel the same way. Your children don't have to ask a stranger for help. The fact that we have that built-in air compressor just takes this whole emergency tool to the next level. But Rick, this is how easy it is to jumpstart. Instead of those big, long wires, you have the mini spark-free jumper cables. There's only one way to put them into the Bolt. That green button blinks as it's going through the safety checks. The solid light means it's safe to start your car. When it's time to charge on the go, you can utilize the 2 fast charging USB ports right there to recharge your devices. That integrated air pump, I love it, because just like our Halo Bolt, we will not let you fail. It's really safe and easy to inflate your own tires when and where you need it. Safety has always come first. So think about low tire pressure, flat tires, bicycle tires, just the inflatables around your house. Maybe it's, we still have those pool floats that are out there. But I love the fact with this one, then we give you 2 ways to recharge this. We have both the wall charger for you, and then we also have the car charger for you as well. So, I know the story goes back, I never even had jumper cables in my hand, Rick, until we started presenting the Halo Bolt, because I knew I was going to do it wrong. It's not like an inherent, I just know how to do it. It's not natural, right? You expect your car to start every single time. And when it doesn't, that's when the panic sets in. And that's why you need Halo, to kind of help you out of that situation.
By the way, and how quickly and how long will things be able to charge and keep running? Like, how about this? You have an iPhone, you got a power outage, right? Like, there's a hurricane. And by the way, most power outages are not only storms. There's lots of other reasons why the power goes out. Your iPhone 11, you got another 60 hours video playback. Yeah. That's amazing. Your Kindle Fire, are you kidding me? Like 13, and that's a lot of movies you have. That's additional runtime that you have. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to come back to you, Sarah. Take me through this. Let's jumpstart something, because we're in the studio here. We're not going to jumpstart a car. So the number one thing, besides all that great power that you have with a power outage, you can jumpstart virtually any vehicle with this. Show us. Yeah,
and anywhere you want. So that's why we love the Halo. So again, just think about this. This does not have a dead car battery in it, but I wanted to show you that even think about this. You pull a car into your garage. Can you even get another car in to jumpstart it? Is there anyone around that can help you? When you have Halo, you can do this by yourself. And what I love about it, we have a brand new diagnostic tool, and I'll go ahead and show you that now. So, when you jump in your car and it doesn't start, you really do hope that it is the battery, right? It's probably one of the easier things to fix if there's something wrong. Well, Rick, just by simply connecting the cables, here's these mini spark-free cables. You're going to connect red to red, black to black, and instantly, Rick, this is reading 2.9 volts, which means on a standard 12-volt battery, you should be very close to 12. Anything over 11 will jumpstart your car. Well, I don't have enough power at 2.9. I'm going to press one button, just like this. It is going to go through the safety checks, and now you can see that it jumped to 12.3. meaning there's enough power that I can turn on my car. I'm not stranded by the side of the road. My daughter just graduated, has her first nursing degree, so I know she's going to have some tricky shifts, ahead of, coming up. For her to leave at 3 in the morning with a dead car battery, really, it doesn't matter. She can handle this and handle it on her own. But this is another reason. So, what if you can't tell the difference between the black and the red, or the positive and the negative, and you accidentally hook them up wrong? Rick, I'm going to hook them up. I'm not getting any readout right here, but that's okay.
Wow.
I'm going to press the Jumpstart button, but look what's happening. It's flashing red. It's letting me know that I've hooked it up incorrectly. It's also telling me that I did this incorrectly.
And with no sparks,
So really,
no sparks whatsoever.
No spark. No. And again, that's the brilliance of Halo. They really have always said that safety comes first. And I think that's fantastic. But I love the fact that this is the Halo Bolt Air. So for me, if I had a low tire pressure, or, a flat tire, what did I have to do? I had to get to my local convenience store, which happens to be, a couple blocks away. And I'd wait in line, and I'd get to the pump, and I'd end up deflating more than I needed to. I wouldn't put air in, or the pump was broken. Well, now we have that integrated air pump for you. We have an additional 24-inch hose for you, and you get that low tire pressure warning wherever you are, Rick. So I'm going to just assume, right, here's the valve stem right here. You're going to put it on the valve stem. You're going to put it on your tire. Then you're going to hit the air button. It's going to read instantly how much pressure is in my tire. Well, Rick, I'm at 33, but I should be at 35. And this is what I love. I'm going to hit the plus button. I'm going to bring it up to 35. I'm going to press the air button, and then I'm going to walk away. This is going to automatically shut off when it hits 35. The thing is, it's loud and it's powerful, and it should be. You want it to get the job done. So I'm going to walk away.
But you want to get the job done, and you can see it happening. You cannot overinflate. So what you just saw there were two pretty amazing things. So that little device is literally going to give you air in your tire so you can get home, or so your daughter can get home, who's a waitress, who just got off, who's a nurse, an emergency worker, and has a low tire, and it's wintertime. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. They can get home now. And by the way, it can also jumpstart that car. No sparks are going to happen. So here's what you're getting. I'm going to reset this because we've got 1 hour of Halo, and this is the famous Halo Bolt Air Plus car jump starter and air compressor. Comes in a myriad of colors that we'll go through in a second. They all do the same thing. This guy is the star of it. These are your jumper cables. That's literally all you need to jumpstart that car. You can recharge the Halo again and again at home or on the go. The air compressor is part of it. We just spoke to that. All the ladles, if you will, so it's everything from a tire to a bike tire to a basketball. And then this is the bag that gets it going. And all along with this, by the way, is this guy. So you take a look. We'll come back to clarifying that in a second after we let you know that the value here is a big savings. Normally $173, but here on QVC2, right here and now on this Friday afternoon, we're live. We have it for 5 easy payments of $24.99 to bring home. And think about the next 5 months, by the way. Think about it. Now it's hot. It's August. But guess what's going to happen? Hot August. And maybe you got a dead car battery. Here comes September, October, November, December, January. That last easy payment in January, that's a lot of weather that's going to happen in the next 5 months. And I think you're going to love it. The colors are on QVC.com. Let's touch base on this emergency tool, because this is a great add-on, something we didn't have when the Halo Bolt originally debuted, Sarah.
Right. This is the first time that we have actually included it in our Halo Bolt. And I love it because it really does just maximize or really detail the fact that we are preparing you. It's your all-in-one emergency kit. This emergency tool is a seatbelt cutter and that window breaker, that center punch right there. So just keep this, in the bag, keep it, close at hand, because it's one of those things. When you need it, you want it to be there for you.
So what's this little thing going to do right here? What's this guy? What's that guy going to do?
That's the center punch. That's actually going to break that car window when you need it.
Literally break a car window. Smash a car window.
And I think that's fantastic. Again, we've got you covered on the jump starting, on the portable power, on the air compressor as well. The fact that we include that emergency tool, I think is great, because it's just bringing our emergency kit to the next level. It's really all inclusive. And so with this one, truly the most fully featured offer that we've had with our Halo Bolt.
Just want to clarify that this thing will smash the window. This guy will literally cut your seatbelt in half. So there's a razor right in here. So you can take that and slice that open.